Coming up on Around Kern County, as the temperatures rise, so does the danger around water. We'll share crucial safety tips and tools available to help you and your family stay cool and safe this summer. Plus, Badge of Honor. It's a small way to give big thanks to our veterans in our community. Thank you for joining us for Around Kern County. I'm Erin Briscoe-Clark. With summer right around the corner, more people will head to pools, lakes, and the river. But what's meant to be a fun day can turn tragic in seconds. And that's why agencies across Kern County are spotlighting a critical message: water safety saves lives.
Each year, we lose thousands of children to drowning. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, drowning is the leading unintentional injury-related death for children ages 1 to 4.
That heartbreaking reality hits close to home. Over the past 5 years, Kern County Public Health says 16 children have lost their lives to drowning, 2 in the Kern River, 2 in bathtubs, and 12 in swimming pools. To combat these preventable tragedies, Kern County Public Health recently hosted a water safety press conference to provide life-saving tips and tools, urging families to follow these lock, look, and learn safety tips. Lock, install a fence around pools and spas with self-closing and self-latching gates. Also, install alarms on gates with access to water. Look, never leave children unattended near water, not even for a moment. Learn. Enroll children and adults in swimming lessons. Always swim with a buddy and use Coast Guard approved life jackets, non-inflatable toys as flotation devices. Another layer of prevention: become a designated water watcher.
We have our Water Watchers program. It is a lanyard with a whistle that we give out at Kern Public Health. It is available to anybody that wants to stop by and get it. We would encourage our residents, if they have a pool or if they oftentimes have gatherings around a body of water, to get this lanyard and use it. It is not infrequent for people to gather around a pool and just assume that because there's a number of adults present, somebody is watching the kids that are swimming. But unfortunately, we get distracted, especially when we're around other people, and then all of a sudden nobody's watching the kids in the pool and nobody notices that somebody has gone under. And so if you have this lanyard, you're designating that adult as their one responsibility is to monitor those kids while they are swimming, and then use the whistle to alert everybody else at the gathering should a child go underwater and need to be rescued.
The second tool is to learn hands-only CPR. It's a quick and free training that could save a life.
The reality is, once you go through that 2 to 3 minute training of hands-only CPR, you are going to be about 90% greater chance for you to get involved and save a life because you have that confidence now. And all it is compressing on the chest, and it's circulating blood to keep the brain and the heart alive.
To learn more about the Water Watcher program, CPR training, and other water safety tips, visit kernpublichealth.com. With summer around the corner, many people will head to the Kern River, a popular destination that may look calm, but can turn deadly in seconds. Even though the river is running slower this year, the Kern County Sheriff's Search and Rescue Team says looks can be deceiving.
The rocks are very slippery out there, so when you're thinking that you're going to be able to just climb on the rocks and go, they're very slippery with moss and so forth, and you can just slip and hit your head. Also, the undertow is very fast under those. It looks calm, but it is moving swiftly under the bottom.
Every year ahead of Memorial Day weekend, representatives from Search and Rescue update the river fatality sign at the mouth of the canyon along Highway 178. The sign now reflects 7 more drowning deaths over the past year, bringing the total to 342 lives lost in the river since 1968. Their message is clear: don't go in the river without a professional guide or gear, never swim alone, and always keep a close eye on children. After years on hold, a valued service has been restored, helping Kern County veterans carry their pride in their pockets. Veteran ID cards are back. Here at Veterans Service on Golden State Highway, Kern County veterans lined up to get their IDs printed, thanks to a new state-of-the-art printing machine. The service was paused after the previous machine became non-operational. Veterans Service Director Jose Lopez says with the support of Kern County District 2 Supervisor Chris Parlier, a veteran himself, And District 4 Supervisor David Couch, they were able to purchase a new machine and resume the service.
My goal and my hope is that by relaunching this, it removes barriers to services for veterans, that they can use this as a second form of identification when one is needed. It's not going to be a long, painstaking process to get it. You'll be able to come in, we'll verify your service and issue it on the spot. It can serve for many different purposes, including inquiring about services. And that's our hope, is that when veterans come in and inquire about their card, we can also inquire about whether or not they're taking advantage of benefits that are potentially available to them.
Lopez says the machine is also portable, so they'll be able to provide the service in communities across Kern County. To obtain a card, visit Kern County Veterans Service at 1120 Golden State Avenue or call 661-868-7300. Kern County observed National Police Week May 11th through the 17th by taking pause and honoring those in law enforcement who made the ultimate sacrifice protecting and serving our communities. On May 15th, law enforcement agencies from across the county gathered in unity at the Kern County Sheriff's Office Memorial to pay tribute to fallen officers. The solemn ceremony began with the Kern County Honor Guard's presentation of colors, followed by a 21-gun salute. The annual Peace Officer Memorial Ceremony serves as a reminder of the courage and commitment shown by the men and women in uniform who face danger every day to keep us safe. The ringing of the bell echoed through the air, each toll honoring the life and legacy of the 31 deputies, reserve deputies, and volunteers who gave everything in service to their community.
What you see behind me are the people that have lost their lives in the line of duty. And it seems like we've been around for a long time, but I can tell you, starting with Terry Greer was my first one in my career, and everyone after that. So we've had our fair share of line of duty deaths. It means everything to the employees here, because when we lost Philip Campus, he was the star of our show. And we really felt our mortality, and everyone in the organization. If it could happen to Philip, it could happen to any of us.
Thank you for watching this edition of Around Kern County. To stay up to date on news from around the county, don't forget to follow us on our social media platforms and at kerncounty.com. We'll see you next time.